Hey everybody, I hope you're ready for more Arcanum. So to recap, we just got Alcyon's Blessing, which gives us a bit more perception and willpower. We don't really need willpower, but we got it. Now we're almost at the level up. Won't be long. And oh, we are at 100 technology now. Neat. My plan though, right now, is twofold. First off, we're gonna make a quick stop in Tehran. Identify some items, sell some items, and grab a ruby, because next we're going to go to Torg's altar. Also, there's something else I want to do in Tehran. I want to grab Magnus. Look, our old friends. The kites. Well, we might as well loot them. We need the money. Emerald, nice. I would like to level up first before we grab Magnus. Because I want to take him to Caledon. Let's go do the identification first. Helmet of Hizar's cost greatly reduces damage reduction, magic resistance, grants 4 perception plus bow skill. Magic bow doesn't seem all that great. Dagger of speed, 21 speed is crazy. But the damage isn't all that great. our old friend, the junk dealer.
What is it that you want?
Oh, he'll give us a ton of money for this. Deal. Funny, Jaina came to heal our wounds, even though she's not in the group. I didn't know she did that. Now, let's grab a ruby. I think it's a ruby that we need. Yeah, probably. Now, what did the altar say? Great Torg, mighty Torg, you know our bone and blood. Great Torg, mighty Torg, your fury like a flood. Old Torg, wise Torg, your children lost their way. Old Torg, wise Torg, their hearts the price is paid. Great Torg, mighty Torg, I bring you rubies of red. Old Torg, wise Torg, my heart is yours until I am dead. Yep, ruby. Blessing of Torg. Constitution. Okay, and we didn't lose Halcyon's blessing. So we're doing things right so far. What? Not that we actually need... I wanted to level up now. And not that we actually need to level up. No such luck. No encounters. Hey, you're one of those real smart tech types, aren't you? We don't get many like you around here. What can I do for you? What sort of wares do you carry around here? Take yourself a look around, miss. I got good prices on lots of common stuff. Little of everything, you might say. Okay. Giant sword, damage 2022, speed 15. That looks pretty amazing. Katana, of course. All of this stuff is super expensive though. Rifled cannon. And he sells looking glass rifles. What did you pick up? Divine normal sword. Barbarian's heavy blade. These look good, I guess. No match for the pyrotechnic axe, though. Unrivaled. Divine normal sword is apparently exactly the same as the barbarian's blade, but it's worth a lot more. I don't know why. Pure ore, charged accelerator gun. Which I don't have. So that's not an option. Let's see. Pointerinos. I do want to get Master Prowling. So let's go Perception. See, I wanted to level up with these companions because they're the ones I intend to use by the end of the game. I'll be taking Magnus along for just a short while. Yeah, Jaina? Give me those bandages. Thank you. Wait here, Sock.
How can I help you? It's about. How can I help you?
I want to take Magnus along because we're going to try and advance the Iron Clan quest. And I want to see if he has any dialogue. First off, let's use that key we made. Let me just check this guy for schematics. Not really. Now that we have the key, we can open the ancient iron chest. Ancient iron drum. There's a faded symbol carved onto the drum's surface. Map to the place of voices. Okay, but I don't think we can go there yet, can we? The place of lost voices. Let's take a quick jaunt over there. Have a look around.
How can I help you? What do you need to know?
Here we go. Actually, let's save. Because Magnus is very frail. And he might die. Poor lad is only level 12. A place shown to you by the map in the Iron Clan chest. We're here. Now, what is to be found here? The ancient iron device before you has a number of empty slots on its face. It seems to require additional machinery in order to operate. Right, we need something else. We'll come back at some point. Let's grab a boat in Durnholm. Actually, we might be able to find Gorgot's Pass Somewhere around here. I don't think we need to be told about Gorgot's past before we can use it. I'm not sure though. Maybe we have to find it on the other side. Oh. Noble Dindernholm. Unless there's gonna be one in the morning. Nope. Wasted my time coming here. Maybe Blackroot? Oof. Dog almost died. Caladon does have a ship. I'm sorry, Blackroot has a ship. I need someone to take me to Caladon. Passage will cost you 100 coin a head. So 300, 400 actually. We got a dog. And here we are. Let's start snooping around. The sewers. Maybe we don't want to come down here just yet. Could you direct me to the home of Victor Misk? I believe it is over on Grey Wolf Terrace, near Rosemary's shop. Anything I should watch out for around here? Have you heard of the White Church murderer the guards are looking for? He has us all quite scared around here, he does. You have my gratitude. Anything special I should know about? Have you heard about Ryan Sanders? The selfish dandy spends his father's hard-earned money as if there were no end to it. And what's in this newspaper? The White Church murderer strikes. So there's a serial killer on the loose. Police baffled. Ask citizens for help. Excellent idea. Fantastic idea. I can't see anything going wrong with that. Any information the citizens of Caladon could provide would be greatly appreciated, Chief Inspector Henderson told reporters earlier today. We will use whatever means necessary to catch this heinous killer. This is the second in what police are beginning to fear will become a string of murders if the madman responsible is not brought to justice soon. Well, or mad woman. Women can be serial killers too, you know. Details the police have shared with the public are scarce, but we do know the killer seems to have a preference for ladies of the night, as it were. This does not mean the public can rest easy, Chief Inspector Anderson continued. Who knows when the murderer will tire of easy prey and begin seeking out our wives and daughters. Any citizen with information pertaining to the case should contact the Chief Inspector at 5 Saints Avenue immediately. Oh, hey, Kitzel Pierce. That's the Bowmaster. We meet again, Kitzel. Oh, I did not recognize you at first glance, Martini Kaboom. Tell me, have you any news of Dudley? I do. I found him in Durnhall. He has joined the Bogart there. He appears relieved, yet annoyed by your words. Durnhall. Joined up with the King's force, has he? Well, at least the least the lad could have done was inform me of his intent, so as not to worry me. Well, thank you, Martini Kaboom. Thank you for taking the time to bring me this news. You have taken a heavy weight from my shoulders. You're welcome. Goodbye. I guess we get no reward for it. This is just a requirement if we want to do the Bow Mastery quest. We can't do it. We have no skill with bows whatsoever. Have you seen the first Panari temple here in Caledon, Frank? It's a beautiful building, a place of sacred knowledge. I'm wondering something. Prowling expert. If I take off my amulet, that gives me bonus to prowling. Okay, no. It isn't reflected in my character sheet. Just felt like testing that out all of a sudden, because I think we're going to have to do some prowling soon. Have you heard what happened to Maxim's factory? Thrashed about by some fools or other. No one knows why. Nothing else to it here. Fine armors. Ooh, now look at this. I can have an extra follower with this charm. But it would cost almost all of my money. I don't think it's worth it.
What is it that you want of me?
Let's see if this guy can repair these robes. He can't.
What is it that you want of me?
Well, I guess that's that then. Lots of ground to cover. I don't think the people here are going to be willing to do business with us. Right. That's what I thought. Now, if only we could find the entrance to the Panari crypt. Why is this guy injured? No idea. This is Caledon Castle. Museum of Caledon. And what's this? I have no idea. Bindstone of Teleportation. I guess. I've never used those. I don't think I ever will. Too much of a hassle having to sacrifice an item every time you want to teleport. Ah, right. We need the camera for this guy. That's a quest. The camera from the crash site at the very start of the game, which is in the crypt, so we'd have to find the entrance to the crypt. I was wondering who you were and what you do here. Well, I'm David Witt, owner of this here farm. What do you grow here? I don't actually grow anything. This is a fur farm. I raise rabbits. My furs are considered the softest, finest quality pelts in all the land. You'll find my products in all sorts of finery. In the trim of a lady's ball gown, lining the inside of a gentleman's winter cloak, even swaddling the newly born nobility. It sounds as if you do quite well for yourself. Yeah, I've done alright for my daughter and myself. At least I was. Was? What happened? Something very strange has been happening lately. Every night, one of my rabbits is killed and partially devoured. The signs indicate a large beast of some sort, but no one else in the area is being bothered or has seen anything strange. If you're available, I'd really appreciate some help figuring it out. I'll try. How long has this been going on? The killings have been happening for nearly a full lunar turn. If things keep up at this rate, I'll be ruined within another 2. Rabbits breed quickly, but not that quickly. What about a dog? Do you want a dog? Or perhaps it's a wolf? There aren't any wolves around for miles. I don't own a dog. Tried that before. Too much trouble keeping them from scaring the rabbits. I never had one that ate them though. Does anyone else live here with you? My daughter lives with me. You can talk to her if you'd like. She's been missing a lot of nights. Suspect she's sneaking out to see her betrothed. Winks. To be young again. Let me talk to her. I'll see what I can find. Why is someone of your kind talking to me, half-breed? I see you still lack ladylike manners, Cynthia. Oh, hello, Martini Kaboom. Can I help you with something? I'd like to talk to you about the rabbit slayings. Oh, it is awful. The poor things, devoured at night by some horrible beast. How do you know it is a horrible beast? Well, I don't know for certain. It is just that I have these nightmares about it every night. I dream some horrific beast attacks and devours one of my rabbits, and every morning I awaken to find it is true. Please help us find what is doing this. Have you seen anything? Perhaps as you return from your tryst? Blushing becomingly. Oh, no, is that what father told you? I was seeing my betrothed for a time, but I have been so exhausted lately. I have not been awakening to make our rendezvous. Exhausted, but why? I am very distressed by what is happening to my rabbits. As soon as the sun sets, I come to my room and fall into such a sound sleep. I do not waken until it is morning, but I always awaken from the nightmare, and when I check on the rabbits, another has been killed. Very puzzling. No one has seen this beast. I have tried to stay awake and keep watch, but I've been unable to. I pray you are successful in solving the mystery. I do not want my father to lose the farm. I will keep looking for clues. Thank you for your help, Cynthia. Okay, I think I see where this is going. So at night, the beast will come. Alright. Let's wait until nighttime. Ah. The rabbit is fighting back. Amazing. You are the beast that is destroying the rabbit, Cynthia. Me? What are you talking about? I would never harm our rabbits. I am afraid you transform into a werewolf at night, Cynthia. Horror stroke. No, it cannot be. Realization striking her. The dreams. That would explain the dreams. Oh no, no. What are we to do? I don't want to kill her. I have no idea. My father, he will know what to do. Go and speak to him. I will remain here. If it is his will that I die, I will be here. I will go to speak to him. I discovered what's been happening to your rabbits, David. You did? What? What is it? I'm afraid it's your daughter. Incredulous. My daughter. What are you talking about? I'm sorry to have to tell you this, but she's become a werewolf. Werewolf. Oh no. Not my baby. It can't be. What are we to do? We will probably have to kill her. No, do not hurt her. She's all I have left in the world. Since her mother's death. Please, you're a traveler. Perhaps you have heard of a cure. No, I have not. Please, madam, in your travels, if you happen to find a cure, think of us. I've heard there are astounding cures in the great mage city of Tala. Perhaps if you look there. But don't hurt her. I'll make sure she is locked up at night. I swear I will. She won't hurt anyone. Okay, sure, if I find a cure, I'll come back. Oh, thank you, Martini Kaboom, thank you. I will take my leave of you now. I must go and speak with Cynthia. This will be most distressing to her. I pray you return to us shortly. Goodbye. So we have to find Tala now. Which won't be for a while. We might as well advance time to morning. Have you met Adam Maxwell? Rather a shady character if you ask me. Adam Maxwell. Looks like someone we'll have to meet at some point. Well, that's these houses in the outskirts. Thoroughly searched. No sign of the crypt yet. I heard that there's a pass through the Stonewall Mountains, somewhere north of here, that connects the southern halves of the continent. The old adventurer told me said that he saw a strange stone altar there as well. The Book of Durin's Truth. Warning: tampering with display case may prove fatal. Greetings, madam. Might I be of service? Yes, might I ask who you are? Of course, madam. I am Wesley Carrington, the butler here at the Misk household. Ah, Misk. So this is the guy we're looking for. Might I ask you a few questions, Wesley? Of course, madam. Where can I find Mr. Victor Misk? His face goes pale. You haven't heard? Oh, I see. Perhaps you ought to speak with Mrs. Misk. She's in the parlor, madam. All right. The youngish woman before you is dressed in dark blue gown with a small hat and veil. She is strikingly beautiful. Her hair is a deep shade of amber. Her eyes ice blue but a little swollen and red. You surmise she's been crying. I'm Lillian Misk, wife of the late Victor Misk. The late Mr. Misk is dead? Yes, he just recently passed. We put him in the ground not 4 days ago. I'm very sorry for your loss, madam. Have you a moment? Certainly. Could I ask you a few questions about horror among the Dark Elves? What would you like to know about the book? Do you still have a copy of it? No. Up until the last 2 weeks, Victor carried it on his person all the time. Then one day he came home and told us he had hidden it somewhere that only he and his old dad would know. We all thought it was very strange, but by then there wasn't much about Victor that wasn't. There was something odd about Victor? More questions about the book. How did it get out that Victor still owned the copy? Anger in her eyes. I don't know. We had kept it a secret for so long. Only Victor and I knew, as well as some of our servants. None of them would ever have said anything. They're like family to us, and we've always treated them so well. Of course. Perhaps Mr. Wales paid one of them a hefty sum for the information. Mr. Wales? Who's Mr. Wales? Oh, the writer of the book that brought us here. Right. Yes, I know. And we did ask all of them, but all of them denied any complicity in the matter. I trust them all, and besides, I have no proof to the contrary. I suppose I'd be grateful if someone were to look into the matter. I'd be honored to offer my services. Any help would be appreciated. The servants are around the house. Feel free to speak with them. Perhaps I'll do that. A few more questions about Victor. What would you like to know about him? What happened to him exactly? He drowned. Tears well up in her eyes. They found him down by the docks, washed up onto the shore. We hadn't seen him for days, but he had been that way for the past few months. What do you mean that way? Victor became unbalanced in the last few months of his life. He began having delusions, frequent anxiety attacks, ever since they released that cursed book. You mean the Curse of Tsenang by Kendrick Wales? Yes. Once the book was released here in Caledon, he became convinced he was going to be the next victim of that so-called curse. I tried to comfort him, to tell him it was all an author's conjecture. But he just wouldn't listen. He would say, "They got my old dad and now they're coming for me." Where was the funeral? At the Caledon Cemetery. It's northwest of here, near the Panari Temple. Was there anyone strange at the funeral? Not that I remember. There were a few of our friends, the servants, and some family. What happened to his father? Victor's father, Philip Misk, was an avid collector of books. At one time, he had the largest collection in all of Caledon. He died in a fire. It was deduced that he had fallen asleep in his study while smoking a cigar. Something had caught fire and he was killed in the blaze. Most of his collection was lost in the fire. But not horror among the Dark Elves. No, but Victor didn't find it for many years. It had been hidden in an old chest in the attic of our summer home. It seems Victor's paranoia may have been an inherited trait. Doesn't it seem strange that both died somewhat mysteriously? I don't share that view, ma'am. I'm not a superstitious woman. I miss my Victor more than anything, but I put no stock in such tripe. Both Victor and his father were victims of chance and circumstance. I'll hear no more talk of it. This passport reads, Wesley Carrington, 25 Dragons Turnabout, Caledon. So that's Wesley the butler's passport. Okay, she said to talk to the servants. We shall do just that. Hello, madam. How might I help you? Might I ask who you are? Yes, I am Brenda, the maid. She seems to struggle with her words. She has a thick, orcish accent. I see. Might I ask you a few questions, Brenda? Certainly, ma'am. I have some questions about the Curse of Tsenang. She seems very nervous. Why you ask about bad book? That book drive Mr. Misk to his death? I don't want to talk about it. I'm investigating the matter for Mrs. Misk. Oh, what do you want to know, madam? Do you know how Mr. Wales found out that Mr. Misk had the book? No. She looks around frightened. I know nothing about that. I love Mr. and Mrs. Misk. I never do anything to hurt them. She seems flustered, unable to find the words. I'm not accusing you. Do you have any information that might help me? She seems to calm down slightly. I know nothing. I just do my job. Try to make money for my family. Her face runs red. She's obviously agitated by your questioning. I know nothing, madam. I just wish that Mr. Misk would come back. I will be leaving now. So that wasn't very helpful. Wesley, your turn. I have some questions about that book of Mr. Wales. His eyes widened slightly. You mean the Curse of Tsanang? That rubbish. I'm surprised you'd have the audacity to mention the name in this house. Mention the name of it in this house, madam. Especially knowing what it did to Mr. Misk. Forgive me, but I'm looking into the matter for Mrs. Misk. He narrows his eyes at you. Are you insinuating that I might have something to do with that, madam? I didn't say that, Wesley. Perhaps you might be able to help me. He looks relieved. Good, good. I've been a loyal servant to the Misks for many years. I'd hate to think that Mrs. Misk didn't trust me any longer. Is there anything you know that might help me? He looks around, lowering his voice. I'm not one to talk bad about people, but if you're looking for a place to begin your search, I'd go no further than Brenda the maid. She may not look it, but he's almost whispering. Or you just never know. Does he not know who he's talking to? An interesting theory, Wesley. Is there anything else you can tell me? No, it just infuriates me that someone would betray Mr. Misk. I hope you find out who the responsible party is. I'll do my best, Wesley. Good day. The Book of Durin's True. I'd like to ask you about that book in the display case. Oh, that's called the Book of Durin's True. An ancient dwarven tome, I believe. It was one of Victor's most prized possessions. She sobs a little, dabs at the corner of her eye with a handkerchief. Is it for sale? No, I'm afraid not. I keep it here for sentimental value. Well, we might have to acquire it at some point. Now, let's take a look. 25 Dragons Turnabout. One of these houses, I guess. So this must be the Panari Temple, if I'm not mistaken. We'll check it out eventually. $25. Sorry, Wesley. We're breaking in just to see if you're not hiding something. Mind you, we don't know where Brenda's house is. Oh? Dear Mr. Carrington, enclosed is the payment we agreed upon. Elmer Burbottom. Well, this isn't much of an evidence. This could mean anything. We'll have to find this Mr. Burbottom before we can get to a conclusion. High security prison of Caledon. This is what we were looking for. What is this place? This is Caledon's highest security dungeon. Here reside Caledon's most notorious criminals. Now be gone, lest we make you one of our guests. I heard a rumor that you hold J.T. Morgan here. Yes, the notorious Mr. Morgan does indeed abide behind these doors. Can I get in to take a look? I've never seen a real criminal before. Mr. Morgan is allowed no visitors by order of the king. No visitors whatsoever. I think that would drive a man mad. He is allowed one visitor. His mother, Mrs. Morgan, is allowed to see her son to ensure his well-being at regular intervals. Ah, so she lives nearby. Not far. Her residence is located in Roseboro. Okay, so we'll have to wait until we get to Roseboro. Most interesting tale. Thank you. The Caledon Zoo. Well, let's stop by the zoo then. Oh. Okay, that was scary. Timberwolf, vermin, grizzly bear, a tiger, tiny tiger. I don't think I've seen one before. Murindal spider, sewer slither, forest ape. Let's check out the Panari temple. See if the entrance to the crypt is there. Oh.
Excuse me, I'll just be a moment.
Okay. Virgil is visiting a grave, but we found the entrance to the crypt.
Oh, I'm sorry. I had something to do here. I'm ready to go when you are.
Virgil, what are you doing here? Whose grave is this?
Nothing. This is someone I used to know. Many years ago. I just thought I should stop by and pay my respects.
Lawrence Bromont. Was he a friend of yours?
Lawrence was my friend. We grew up together. In Tarant, actually. Our, families moved to Caledon when we were older. He died in an accident. Terrible accident.
What happened?
I don't want to talk about it. Please, let's just be on our way.
Okay.
I'm sorry, well, forget it.
Why don't you just tell me, Virgil?
Perhaps another time.
Lawrence Bromont, 1860-1884. Virgil's got some history, I guess. Okay, Janet, take care of Magnus. well, let's get what we came here for. We need this camera. I think we're gonna need the passport at some point. The skulls. The coin. The matchbook. Actually, we're close to a level up.
How can I help you? What would you like me to do? I'll wait.
So let's get Sog back. It is good to see you, Martini Kaboom. Those that matter within the underground speak highly of you. And I do for you. Where is the black market located? You can find it hidden away in the back of the Sobbing Onion. Okay, cool. Any news? A member of the underground, Ryan Marshall, has compiled a rather extensive document of on his crimes. It is on file over at the police station. We would like you to obtain it for our own safekeeping. Got it. I will get to it. Eventually. There was something else I wanted here. One of these rooms has the next clue on the Prowling Master's location. I wasn't able to decipher the note. I had to look up a guide. Here's the second note. Look closely near the beast with 4 legs, but one foot. Enhance your gift of sight to make old paintings new and bright. Look closely near the beast with 4 legs but 1 foot. Enhance your gift of sight to make old paintings new and bright. Can I ask you a few questions? What do you know about this place? This is Caledon. Nice place if you like your cities nice and clean. Me, I like a little dirt myself. But somewhere around here is a nice little bar that's called the Sobbing Onion. All the stories I could tell about that place.
What is it that you want of me? What can I answer?
What about you? What do you know about this place?
I used to live. I used to want to live here. It is meant to be a nice place, but it's too big for my tastes.
Uh-huh. Sure. We're not gonna get anything out of him. Four legs but 1 foot. That doesn't make any sense to me. Finding this guy is gonna be difficult. May I have your name, sir? I am Hieronymus Maxim, inventor of the mechanized gun and the recently absconded aeroplane. A heavier-than-air flying machine. He appears distracted for a moment and then thrusts his hand toward you. Oh, you'll have to excuse my absent-mindedness. I was just admiring the ruins of my life. What happened to your factory? Damned imbecilic ogres stole my flying machine, prototypes, and burned down my factory. And just to add that little extra joy to the whole affair, they beat me senseless as well. Now the king's advisors say I'm a fraud, that heavier-than-air flight is impossible. They say I staged the whole thing to cover my failure. Without proof, my days here are gone. I saw your machines fly. You saw them fly? Where? Where are my aeroplanes? The ogres crashed them after shooting down the Zephyr. Those stupid, inbred, ignorant beasts. They wrecked my masterpieces. And for what? To kill innocent people? I can say I saw your machines fly. Would that help? I am sorry to say I fear your word would not be enough. I need tangible evidence that cannot be refuted. Why don't you simply build another one? No money. This was all funded by the king. That is why his advisors are after my head, and I can't get in any more funds without proof. Quite a vicious circle. What type of proof would you need? Anything that would prove they were capable of flight. Let's say I found proof for you. What could that be worth? I could give you an experimental mechanized arachnid I've been developing. Quite handy to have around in a scuffle. It will heal you automatically. Here's a camera with pictures of them flying. Would that do it? Yes! Vindication. Thank you for this. Not only will I be allowed to carry on my work, I can also make those advisors look ridiculous. He digs through some parts on the floor. And here's the medical arachnid I promised you. Oh, and you may as well take the plans for it in case you have cause to need them. Thank you. Oh, and since you were kind enough to help me, if you ever need a mechanized gun built, just bring me the parts and I'll do it. Did I mention that I also invented the mechanized gun? You did mention it. What parts would I need? A loading mechanism and Clarendon rifle. Okay. I already know this schematic. Right.
What is it that you...
Let's send over some stuff. Clear inventory space. It's heavy. How heavy? I can't take it out of the quick slot. Doesn't matter. How about you guys? Got anything you need repaired? Looks like some stuff.
What is it that you wanted?
You need to repair the sword.
What is it that you wanted?
And that's it. So, loading mechanism, Clariton rifle. Let's keep that in mind. Is there a shop that sells that sort of stuff here? Doesn't seem like it. May I offer some assistance, gentlemen? I do not think you can help. I do not think you can help the fact that my partner is an imbecile. Make that ex-partner. You two are partners? What happened? What happened? I'll tell you what happened. I chose the wrong business partner, that's what. Everyone warned me. Don't go into business with a halfling, they said. You're only asking for trouble, they said. It didn't work out. We worked together for years. We had a small gardening business. Nothing fancy, but it paid the bills. I never let Terry handle any of the financial work. Took care of that myself. I was so stupid to trust him with this last transaction. What did he do? We decided to retire. So we put our equipment up for sale. It wasn't long before we found an interested party, but I had to go to Toronto on business. I left Terry with explicit instructions on what was and wasn't an acceptable price. What did he get for them? Beans! He sold all of our tools for 3 supposedly magical beans. I didn't believe him at first, but I've seen the receipt, it's true. The tools should have brought in 2,000 coins at least. But no, not with this blithering idiot in charge. Have you had them checked for magic? Checked? Are you insane? Who ever heard of magic beans? You should have heard the lies they told him. Been in the family for generations. Had great powers, created by some ancient wizard. Warcrock. Maybe they are magic. Would you accept 1,000 coins for it? You want to buy them? Terry, I found a bigger idiot than you. I didn't think it was possible. You can't be serious, man. I'm perfectly serious. I will pay you 1,000 coin for the 3 beans. Oh, you're too much. Well, you've got yourself a deal. Here, take them. I must go. Good day. With a bit of coin after all. Let's go celebrate. Magic bean. So it seems like they are magic. Let's hold on to them. Locked doors. Have you heard of the werewolf? Some say they have actually seen the beast prowling the outskirts of town late at night. Yep, we have heard of the werewolf. Very scary. A wilderness trader. I want to offer you my help in solving the murders. Spectacular. The foreigner is gonna help us out. I mean, that is the right attitude to have. An offer like that. Well, I have got nothing to lose here. All these imbeciles working for me can't seem to turn up anything. The first murder site was at 1 Whitechurch Landing, between Grey Wolf Terrace and Temple Road, and the second was at 21 Dragon Turnabout off Temple Road. Go look them over for clues and leave me alone. You're just letting some rando off the street have access to the crime scenes. Okay, sure. Are there any clues you know of that could help me out? Well, the Whitechurch murderer, as the journalists have begun calling him, likes his prostitutes, he does. We got one back there, goes by the name Renee. She actually caught a glimpse of the degenerate while he was cutting up a friend of hers. She demanded we lock her up for protection because it spooks her so bad. You can go speak with her if you care to. But what can you tell me of the details of the murderers? Well, he likes to cut the hearts out of his victims with surgical precision. I might add, he seems to only attack prostitutes. And the best description we have of him paints him as a scrawny individual, perhaps an elf. Okay, I'll go talk to the prostitute. A woman constable. What are you doing? What are you doing to find that terrible man? Yeah, I know, right? A woman constable, preposterous. I'm no constable, madam. Just an interested citizen. Are you some sort of degenerate, madam? Well, kind. There is a madman on the loose out there, and you are interested. This is nothing to play at, good woman. Degenerate. I'm not the prostitute here. Oh my god, that's awful. I am simply offering my help to put an end to these murders. I can tell you what I've seen. It was the most horrible vision I ever hoped to behold. That pale-skinned, slight shadow of a man kneeling over Emily. The blood was a sight I shall never forget. Back from the beginning, please. We were out working, and Emily had forgotten something or other at their home. So I waited for her outside, but she never came out. When I went inside to look for her is when I saw him. You didn't see him go into the house? No, there is really no way to enter the house that I couldn't see from where I was standing. What did the man look like? It was difficult to tell, really. All that blood. As I said, he was a slight man, possibly an elf. He didn't appear to be possessing much physical power. He must have cast some sort of magic on her, he did. Anything else? Please kill the bastard that cut up Emily. He deserves to suffer as she did. Okay, sure, I'll do my best. And what's this here? What would you want from the telegraph office? I'm sure I have nothing for someone of your class. I might have something for you. A swift kick to your head. No, let's not piss him off. This looks like a printing press place. The name's Sam Longwell, and this is the Caledon branch of the Tarantian. Doesn't Caledon have its own newspaper? Don't need one. Anything of importance that happens here is covered in the Tarantian, and the Tarantian name sells papers worldwide. Perfect. That's exactly what the news industry needs. A monopoly. Well, if I turn up any news, I'll be sure to bring it here. I guess we can start looking into the crimes. 1 Whitechurch Landing. This is the place. The inspector at word sent we should be expecting you. I don't know how you did it, but I tip my hat to you. Were I wearing one? Go on in, if you've the stomach for it. Well, looks like we found a small metal object. Your exertions do not seem to have any effect on what looks to be a trapdoor of some sort. It is much too heavy for you to move. Sog, can you move it? No, we can't ask him to do it. Okay. Interesting. So the killer accessed the house through a trapdoor. Let's check out the second crime scene. Again, trapdoor. I mean, this is rather obvious. They should have found it. I don't expect he'll appreciate me just turning up with my brilliant conclusion. Hey, there's trapdoors in the houses. I have new information to discuss with you. I found a trapdoor in one of the homes, but was unable to use it. Those are remnants from old city sewers. No sentient being in all of Arcanum is strong enough to lift them. When the sewer maintenance blokes need to access them, they use some type of machine. Besides, there is another murder to worry about now. Could it be a demon or some other magical creature? Gods, I hope not. Those magical cases are a pain in the old Gulliver, they are. Just 2 years ago, one rampaged through town, and I had to go find some silly dagger to kill it. Yeah, sometimes that's how the job is. If you could direct me to the newest murder site, I'll be off. It's at 23 Kings Way, the Mushroom Inn. In one of the rooms there. Got it. Seems like Caledon doesn't really have a gun shop or a technology shop. There is a couple staying at the Mushroom. They've been overheard bragging about a family necklace with great powers. The Underground is interested in obtaining it. A secret armory is hidden beneath one of the guardhouses in Caledon. If you can locate it, the Underground is interested in Caledon's crusading armor. Ryan Sanders carries a rare and valuable pocket watch on his person. We have a party interested in obtaining this exquisite piece of technology. Okay, too many outstanding jobs. We're going to have to invest in our pickpocketing skill to handle these. You see a word, Lanamelak, written in what appears to be green blood. I mean, there's no way they failed to notice this one. No trapdoor in this room. Maybe the innkeeper saw something. We're not allowed to question him. Okay, so no. Let's head back to the police dude. Chief, we've got a new clue. I saw the name Lanamlak written in green blood, of all things. Blast it. That sounds like a demon name. He holds his head in his hands. 8 demons. Did I ever tell you about that Amlek demon that ran amok around here? I had to go slogging through some god's forsaken swamp to find some ridiculous looking dagger to kill the thing. Why can't you buy a good ceremonial dagger at the corner store? But green blood? And why would it write its own name? Who can say why a demon does what it does? Except for a demonologist, of course. You should find one to talk to. I'd sent you to talk to the demonologist to help me out, but he had a rather unfortunate run-in with the demon I was hunting. Demons don't like those demonologists giving away their secrets, eh? Anything else? You'd best be prepared to go fight some heinous creature in some dank dungeon. Bleeding demons. When do I get the case where I have to go to some nice tropical island to solve it? I'm too old for this balderdash. And hurry it up, if the king's advisors get wind of the murderer being a demon, they'll try to call him Pain. Who's Pain? He's an overrated, overinflated, self-important big game hunter. The bloke has tracked down and killed just about everything you could think of, and everyone goes running to him at the slightest hint of trouble. I do not need his arrogance mucking about with my investigation. I'm capable of getting this handled myself. Thank you very much. Well, I'm on my way then. Now, I think you can contact the demonologist using the telegraph. If you've already spoken to him in Tarant. I need to send a telegram to Professor Eakins at the Tarant University. That will cost you 15 coins. I don't suppose you're still interested now that you know the cost. Yep, here you go. Have you received a reply to my telegram yet? I am flabbergasted, but we have received a reply. A book came with it as well. He didn't give us anything. What? Something messed up.
What is it that you want?
I guess we have to go to Tarant to talk to the guy after all. Alright. Well, let's do that.